What day is it today? Friday. Tomorrow's the opening day of deer season in Wisconsin. We get some extra work done because the guys get them out of the woods. Haven't seen this one in about a year, I think. You guys know when the last time this was here? Probably a year ago?
Deer season last year.
Deer season last year, okay, so it's been out in the woods giving her ding ever since, and she's frozen like a turd. Mud by the bearings, I don't like that, but we'll get past that. Center section we just discovered that needs pins and bushings upper and lower, and routine maintenance. Slides, boom chain, got a cylinder leaking up on the top. It'll be good for the 3 days of next week. Some good work. Preheater sounded like hell. We normally bring them in or take them outside, and then they make a note of what we need to do, and then we check our things too. So we check the boom play and the slop, and fire the preheater up this time of the year. And I'm probably going to clean that anyways, like we normally do, so we don't have any problems all winter. Yeah, bunch of odds and ends, but and then a $1,200 service. All the planetaries, the bogies, all the heavy gear lube gets changed. But we got to let her thaw out. They were in mud and then it got cold up here, so that's why there's so much mud frozen on the dang thing. And Kyle tried to wash yesterday outside, and it just, I don't have enough we don't have enough. We're gonna let it dry off or warm up and then knock all the mud off. So there you go. I'll bring you back as we do things on this one. What's missing up there?
So much shit to do, we work too fast, might be right.
Yeah, you guys got her knocked out pretty good today. Holy crap.
I don't know what else I gotta do.
Look who else is working today.
The air
Express?
filters need to be cleaned out.
Doesn't want to change?
No, just blow, I need to blow them out with the, but I need them out. And I'm too tired to climb anymore today.
It's fine.
I've climbed enough. Yes, I work.
You
Yes,
work what?
Yes, I work.
Once in a while.
I'm filthy.
I know, you're grubby. Anyhow. Who left that there? Look at, when you produce a lot of garbage, you're doing something. What do you mean it needs to be blowed out? Wow, that went all summer. Look at this, you ever see a grapple do this? Never saw that before. Something was wore out on there. There's no headache rack here either. See, it disappeared. This bearing, we gotta split this one, change the bearings, and they're all the rusty grease. But it is from the 90s, so it's about time. Another old Valmet. I like this. You guys gotta see this. It's pretty cool. I like to mount preheaters, but I found the spot underneath the engine, Valmet, to do it on one of them. But this guy, he's kind of cool. Well, the window fell out on the way here, but it's mounted right in the cab. Kyle says, well, did they take the exhaust and at least mount it outside, or did they breathe the exhaust in? I thought it was funny. You never know. Some guys might want to be a little lightheaded all day. But they did. They welded a fitting on here. Hey, it's backwoods, but whatever. It works. This thing would not roll over this morning at 20 degrees, hardly at all. I put the fuse in there and I fired it up. The preheater. About an hour later, she took right off. Yeah, the window fell out on the way here, I guess. Laid right on the trailer, Dad said. Well, we got a full house again. Go from empty to full. Next 2 weeks looks like it's wide open with work. Maybe even 3 weeks. Maybe right up to Christmas. Donna decided she would do this one today. We could call you wifey works a lot like Jason's wifey works a lot, but
Yeah, but get a lot dirtier, I think, than
Donna works.
wifey works a lot.
Yeah, she's a nurse.
Yeah. Well, she gets into stuff. She gets into shit too.
You're just a grubby old. What did you need the airbox blowed out for?
This.
You got, oh, that.
And the big one up there.
The air filter housing?
Machine needs to breathe.
Excuse me, I know. I just went through a video on that preheater yesterday. Had mud in the intake, you saw that.
Wes always says it needs water.
It needs four or five times the amount of air than it does
Yep.
fuel and whatever to run an engine. I can't remember the statistics, but an engine needs 4 times? I don't remember. Maybe the boys do. The men. Hey Kyle, you remember what Wes used to say, how much air an engine needs to run over the fuel? The volume, remember he used to say the volume of air over fuel? A lot. We'll just go with a lot.
That's why this fucker smells so much.
Because the air cleaner was plugged.
So plugged, yeah.
And that's why, oh, you got the cover off. I can show an addendum to that video. I pulled chunks of mud out of this yesterday when I cleaned. Ouch! When I did that video, and there's sharp shit in there. When I did that the other day, that was full of mud. So, where's that sensor on here? Okay. You even gotta change windshield wiper motors once in a while too. What's that? Oh, don't fart. That sensor right there
Yeah,
is leaking?
yeah, right at the,
Right out where the center of it?
right where the seam is, yeah.
Yeah, that's because they're molded plugs or whatever. So, okay, well that's where all that oil on the floor come from.
What do you mean?
Well, you weren't here when he swept it up before you got here this morning. That floor was just full of oil. Probably all laying in the belly, huh? Could be.
Yeah, the fan was,
Where are you gonna do the cylinder?
I could probably take it apart and it works.
Hey. Gotta repack that, eh? Nice fork extension. All right, enough for today. Enough for today. See, we all work from time to time. It's a lot nicer when it's busy in the shop. That slow time sucks. Everybody gets attitude. When it's busy, people are happy. Man, I'm even that way. I was on the phone today doing book work, all that crap. They think I don't do anything, but you know, I gotta do the important stuff. Talk to customers and say, and confront them and say, you know what? What do I want to say? The hardest part of this job is sometimes is to call a customer and say, hey, oh man, it's gonna be a $10,000 bill for this because this is broke or that's broke. But the more you do it, the more you get used to it, and that's the way it is. So, see you later.